Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to Myvirginkitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make wicked salmon burgers. See how big they are? Wicked. With a red currant couscous, some asparagus and peppers that have been blitzed and griddled. Oh my goodness. So good. Here's the intro song and I hope you try it. Cheers.
There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen mofo, ain't no time to slack, so just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother, just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Right here then guys, let's get on and make the salmon burgers. Hopefully you want to have a go at them and I'm really excited about this. So hit pause on the video now and write all these ingredients down. First thing we're going to start with is the salmon burgers themselves. Grab yourself a blender. This is like a mini chopper thing, so I'm going to have to do my burgers in two batches, okay? So the salmon chunks there, no skin on them, okay? A loaf of bread, which is in half, about a teaspoon of chopped basil and a quarter of a red onion. So let's get them in a chopper. Okay, there's my chopper, and the first thing is half of my onion amount going in there. Oh yeah, it's nice and chopped anyway actually. Half of my basil, you could use any other herb you want, and I've got a little bit of onion left there. Let's get it all in there, all good. My bread, so obviously I'm going to tear it up a little bit more so it fits in there, you know, all good. We've got to get room for the salmon right now. Yeah. Yep, so I'm just wedging the salmon in there as and when where I can. It's in chunks like that, make it nice and as small as you can. And again, the skin doesn't want to be on it, okay? All good, my friends. Okay, let's get some black pepper and grind that on there like that. Oh my goodness, as much or as little as you like. And then last of all, this is an egg white from one egg in there. So I'm gonna try and get half of it in there, all good. And then you just get the lid on it and whiz it up. Yeah. And that's how you do it. You basically whiz it up like this. Right, so once you've whizzed it up like this, don't completely whiz it up so it's like a liquidy thing. You should have it all nice and pulpy like that. You see that? Oh my goodness, chunks are good, it's okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do my second batch and we're gonna whack it all in a mixing bowl like that. Right, so with your salmon all whizzed up, looks like this, kind of like a big brainy mixture. It's cool. What we do is grab your hands in there, and start to make patties. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm basically getting a big handful of salmon brain and then making patties out of it. Just shaping it with my hands. What you could do is make smaller patties and make salmon meatballs. Well, they wouldn't be meatballs, they'd be fish balls. But you know what I mean. Yeah, just make your patties. Okay, so I've got my 4 burgers there. That one's got some pretty hefty finger marks in it. So, you know, tap them a little lightly if you want. Got a little bit of the mixture left over. This recipe is so simple. It's like doing your ABC, yeah, simple as doing that, right? So what we're gonna do is plonk these in the fridge for a good 20 minutes or so. That's just gonna help it hold its shape because we can oven bake them, we can fry them any way we wanna cook them. We can grill these burgers. Let's move on to the couscous and the mayo. Okay, so we'll move on to our mayo, and this is another thing that we can whack in the fridge as well. So just grab yourself a nice funky bowl like that. And we're gonna cheat a little bit because we've got some store-bought mayonnaise. I've actually done a video on how to make your own from home, really easy. But today, just do it from the store. We're gonna give it a lemony, orangey, minty, basil-y kick with some salt and pepper. Okay, so I've got my glass bowl there, and the first thing I'm gonna do is just spoon my mayonnaise in, straight from the jar. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that mayonnaise is in there, but please, if you have got the time to make it yourself, do that, because it will be wicked wow, and it's a lot cheaper too. Thank you. So right here, I've got mint and basil, which I've chopped up, about a teaspoon of each. Sprinkle that in like that. I'm loving the mint and basil combination. The basil's going to be all soft and ooh like that, and the mint's going to go, ow! Ah, it's a little hard. You know, it's going to go oosh, you know, it's going to really hit you. Oh, I love that minty kick. But a bit more of a kick is going to be the zestiness of the lime and the orange. So let's get that in there too. Zest and juice. Yeah, so I'm not aiming for a massive amount of zest or juice from the orange and the lime, but together as one, about a teaspoon of the zest each, like that. It's going to be in, oh look at that, can you see that green and orange effect there? Loving it. So let's get that in there a little bit more, and then we squeeze the juice in. About half the juice of the orange in there. And with the lime, a teaspoon of zest of the lime as well. I'm not going to really show you that because that's just green on green action again with the mint and the basil already in there. But you know, it's going to do its thing. It's going to have that real zing. It's going to do its thing. It's going to have that zing. That's a song, maybe. No. A little bit more, and then we get the juice in. A little bit of lime juice then. Cut it in half and do just about half of the half, so a quarter of lime juice. Then get your black pepper in. I'm going to avoid adding some salt in actually. I don't want to add any more of that. I'm just going to mix that in as it is for now. Righty-ho, just to show you that is it all mixed in. I had a little taste a minute ago and I was expecting to go, ooh, like that. But I had a little bit and I was like, ooh. It wasn't quite bit enough kick in there. So I added some more mint and basil. I doubled it up and a little bit more pepper. Tweak it to adjust your style, and I had a little bit of it. Ooh, and it was good. So this is now going in the fridge along with our salmon burgers. We'll just work on the couscous now, and we're nearly there already. Okay, so let's move on to the couscous, and we're going to make a red currant. This is what a red currant looks like. Can you see? It kind of makes you look all feel all like Christmassy. Let me try. Sharp, and I want that spank in there because I find couscous kind of bland. Do you? Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so 200 mils there of boiling water, 200 grams of plain couscous. So for every gram of couscous is a milliliter of water. Okay, so in the couscous goes like that, and then we're just going to drench it in boiling water. I have just boiled the kettle there, but I didn't want to show you that step because it's kind of boring. So if I pour that over there, let the couscous all sort of soak in, and I'll fluff it up in a bit with a fork. Let's just cover it with a tea towel for 5 minutes. There we go. That is amazing footage. Look at that. That's it. Okay, so while you've got your bowl like that, kind of looking like, I don't know if you've heard of that old wives' tale, if you've got a cold or man flu, blokes, I'm with you, it's the worst thing in the world, right? Get your head over a bowl with some boiling water with a tea towel over you like that and steam your nose out. That's what we're doing with the couscous. We're steaming the flu out of it, kind of. But we're going to use some more of the ingredients we used before. I've got myself here some mint and basil again, chopped up again to about 2 teaspoons, half a lime, half an orange, a little bit of olive oil and some more pepper. We're going to mix that all in with these delicious red currants, and that should make a funky, zingy, yummy, tasty, appealing couscous. It's going to go along with all these other stuff. We'll do it in a minute. Righty-ho then, so that has been 5 minutes, and da-da, like a magician, if we take that bowl off, can you see that in there? All the water is running away, so we're going to fluff it up quickly with a fork, hack into it, and get all those lovely ingredients in there. Okay, so I'm fluffing, I'm herbing, I'm 2 tablespoons of olive oil in, I'm juicing, let's see if we can double juice, like a cocktail maker. I am Tom Cruise in cocktail, half of each. I'm 100 grams of red currant in, wicked. And now I'm peppering. That's it. About a good teaspoon of the pepper on there as well. And I'm just going to grab myself a giant wooden spoon and mix it all together. There we are then, guys. After giving it a darn good mix through, it looks so much more than couscous. It's almost been like got a little bit of a jizz factor in there. I don't know. I'm loving it. I want to like put my foot. I've got bare foot. I just want to put my foot right in it like that. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to move on now, and I've heated up 2 pans, and I've kind of got them in sync like that. Not in sync like as in the band, like Justin Timberlake and all that. Bye, bye, bye. What I've got is some peppers. My favourite food, everyone asks me that, so what is your favourite thing in the whole world? And to be honest, just a really, really good, decent blistered pepper. Just that smoky taste, you bite into it, the juices. I love it. I could live off peppers, yeah. So this pan is nice and hot. I'm just going to chuck those peppers on there like that. And also, I've got some asparagus here. You see that? What I've done is snipped off the bum as well, because if you have the bum, I just had the bum a minute ago, there it is, on the floor. Good place for it, actually. Can you see it? It's all rough and nasty. Cut that off, and asparagus, as I always tell you, oh that's close, will make your wee smell. So get asparagus stalks in there as well. I'm heating that pan up for my salmon burgers. And what else have I done? Oh, I chopped my tomato, cha-ching, like that, just because I'm going to have tomato in my burger. So, bah. Peppers and the asparagus are starting to blister away amazingly. I just love it. Every now and then, if you keep your eye on it, you sort of the pan, the peppers in particular, might even jump like that, and they go, because they're sizzling, they're loving it. They're going, ooh, with that heat. So this pan here is on to heat, and it's lonely, but the salmon burgers are out, so we're going to grab a spatula, like that, like that. It's like I was working in a burger place. Get it on the pan, like that. All 4 on there, boom, boom. About 3 or 4 minutes either side, flip them. That's it. Okay, so you don't want to completely blast away your salmon. If you overcook it, it ain't going to taste good. So get it so it's nice and brown on the top like that, and then flip it over. All good. Just to show you, I have some chia batter, or you can get some focaccia rolls, anything like that, or some just plain bread rolls really. Have them, toast them a little bit if you want to. You don't have to toast them if you don't want to. I don't really like toasting them. Mrs. Barry's a big fan of that. I'm just about ready to plate it all up. Now I'm going to get the mayo out of the fridge. It's going to be super cold. Ooh. What I've got here is my asparagus and pepper in one big bowl like that. I'm just going to whack. There we go. Some butter on there. If I lift it on there, the heat will melt it a little bit. You could do olive oil if you want, or just leave it as it is and just stir it all around like that. Salmon's there. Couscous is there. Chia batter's done. Let's build these burgers and make it happen. Righty-ho, let's plate this up. Yeah, there's my plate. So let's get some buns on there. Wicked. Okay, so my bases are done there, and I spread some mayo on both of them, and as you can see I've got some rocket and spinach salad, so I've just freshly washed that, just sitting it on there. It doesn't matter how messy it is, just scatter it all around. Now I'm going to get the pepper and tomato on there. Yep, so I've sat my tomato on there and I'm just getting some of that griddled pepper on there. It's so soft and I'm loving the smell, it's all good. So as you'll see by this one, all I'm doing now is grabbing my salmon patty and just sitting it on top of the base like that. Wow. So I've dolloped some more mayonnaise on there to act as a funky glue, but the lids have also got the mayo on there as well. So I'm just going to press them down like this, squeeze it in a little bit. And that is our salmon burgers all ready to go. That one's tipping a little bit, but look, let's finish it off. And hey presto, I have managed to get the asparagus peppers, our wonderful couscous, and look at that salmon burger. That is going to be a mouthful to eat. I am so excited about eating this. Let's go for it right now. Woo! Right here then guys, I feel like I need to dislocate my jaw. Look at the size of that burger. I have just added a little bit of asparagus and couscous in there because I just want to combine it all. I had a little cheeky bit of that couscous. Zinger. Nice. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I feel like that guy, Mary Poppins, the guy's like chimney, chimney. Wow, that is darn good. All the flavours are jumping in there. Even the couscous when I just put it in the burger. Maybe try that too. I think I might have food all over my face. I'm loving this. I just want to turn the camera off right now. Have a little bit of me time with these burgers. So if I can make this absolutely anyone in the world can, have a go for yourself. If you like the video, maybe like it, leave a comment, share it, and all that. Much appreciated. See you again next time. That's it really. Cheers.